For this claim. Hello everyone! For this video, we have got all of the information that we need so far for Hasbro's Beyblade X to have at least a pretty good idea of what they're doing at launch, Canadian prices, and the release date from what I was told. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. So hey, make sure to check out mallofbays.com because we have Unicorn, we have some Phoenix stuff. We will be trying to look at that Sphinx stuff, trying to restock. It honestly just depends on the rates that we're going to be getting on it. But it is an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. And hey, if you still like Beyblade Burst, we got a lot of Beyblade Burst stuff left over that I would love if people could take that off my hands. Whoa! Well, moving on from there. So for this video, we're going to be focusing on so far the 2-pack stuff that we know. Single stuff, and then from there we'll just move. We don't have any starter info, but interesting enough, it seems the launch is going to be pretty big, so we will progress from there. So starting us off for our singles, what do we have? We have Horn Rhino, Keel Shark, Talon Terra, and very interesting, Steel Samurai. That is right. We are actually getting Hasbro exclusives for Beyblade X. No, Talon Terra was not Wyvern Gale. Interesting. Which means I have to somehow revert back the thumbnail from what it originally was, because I was right, it was an exclusive. So that is pretty exciting to say the least, that we are getting proper exclusives this generation, which means I don't care about any of the crossover stuff then. I was worried that maybe the crossover stuff would maybe stop them from doing like regular stuff. That's not the case. So yeah, new content is pretty cool. It seems in the spirit we have the sequel to Katana Muramasa, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds exciting. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, next up, what do we have? Reveal it on the screen. Oh, okay, this one is Gale Wyvern, Tail Viper. Very nice. So yeah. Why, no, in a 2-pack it's fine, it makes sense. Not everything is going to get pushed in the singles, though you don't really have to go through all the process of these random boosters. So that's going to be pretty cool. Which, I mean, it depends, you know, because for full set random boosters you get all those combos and stuff, whatever, but for just the prize in particular, that's pretty cool. And for some of the other stuff, what do we got? Reveal it. And then from there, reveal it on the screen. We have Bite Croc and Sting Uni. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, Sting Uni. So they couldn't use Unicorn, which is fine. They never were able to use it. Like in Metal Fight, it was called Striker. So, yeah, I think I would have preferred if they just, I don't know. I know Burst did like Unicrest, whatever. I would have preferred if they tried. It's just like a shortened version of the name. Bite Croc, though. That's kind of cool. It's a crocodile. I am kind of wondering, though, because some of these things do kind of follow still the similar kind of naming system that TT has. From there, reveal it on the mystery screen. Okay, Helm Knight and Yell Kong. Yes, Kong. Are we gonna get a Godzilla Beyblade? That's the big question here. That's the big question here. That's pretty interesting. So, I mean, the 2-packs. Based on all the info, at least so far, the fact that they're pushing everything, I know some stuff is Wave 1 and Wave 2, whatever, but it does feel they're going to probably do something similar to the launch of Burst. Like, in the launch of Burst, they pretty much did, I think it was all the way up to, like, Dual Air or whatever. They did, like, so many releases at once, so we will probably see something very similar in that regard. But I am pretty excited, actually, to see the exclusive stuff. The main stuff, not too much, you know, I don't know. I just want to see the new content because it's always exciting to see the new stuff, which, if, let's say, we get it where, you know, the weight is more or less pretty close to normal releases, let's say same system, let's say same quality, then yeah, this is a big win for Hasbro if it is the case. Obviously, we have to wait until we see physical products or that type of information, but it's essentially like, yeah, based on even the previous stuff too, that's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's like many, many new releases, and if they're TT quality, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, next up, reveal to me what is on this screen. It is, okay, this is Viper Tail and Tail Viper and Sword drawn. Yes. Alrighty, next up, what do we got? These are the ones that I already kind of covered, but yeah, okay, this one I cannot mess up. I always miss Chain Enciendo. It's probably the first time we ever did it right. An Arrow Wizard. I assume in this one, it's literally just going to be like maybe the drawn sword from the set. And then you just throw it in with like a Viper tail, which would make sense. And I thought for the other one, they could just do like one of the Viper tail recolors, like for example, the one here, like with the Wyvern Gale one. Yeah, you just do like a blue Viper tail, would make sense. Then after from there, there is Reveal It. Knife Shinobi? And then after Heel Shark. Now, I do suspect probably what's gonna happen, and probably what you're gonna see, is probably for the main ones, it will be in the 2-packs, because there's a Keel Shark single, but there's a Keel Shark in a 2-pack. I don't think they would do the prize in the single. It would make more sense for them to sell if it was in the 2-pack, so... yeah, aside from that, that's kind of it for this video. Ah, yes, Kitty, I thought that was it. No, I almost did. Okay, I'm gonna be playing over this. We're gonna be going over the prices, so Zanky at the Toys R Us. Oh my god. This is for the singles. Okay, then after the 2-packs. So the singles are supposed to be $11.99, which it makes sense. I think compared to Quad Strike, I don't really think that actually changed that much for the single, so that makes sense for the price in Canadian. And for the 2-packs, $22.99 in Canadian, which would only be maybe $4 different from, I think it was like $26.99. So yeah, not too different. Obviously, you know, it is up to the retailers, whatever becomes the final one, but it's at least based on Toys R Us stuff. Once we get starter information, I can check starters at a later time. I don't have the American stuff yet, but I will be probably trying to check later this week if I can find that info personally, just to verify to see. But I do want to say that for the release date, at least from what I was told, for the US side, at least if we're going off of what the pre-order dates are set, you're looking at June, which is pretty not that far away actually. That's pretty good. But for the Canada side, the specific date I was told was like, dude, August. So if you are Canadian, you're gonna be waiting a pretty long time. Pretty long time. I don't really think why they gotta be so mean to the Canada side, why we gotta get it so late, but the offer's on the table. If anyone finds it early in the US and wants to help me get those bays, I will greatly appreciate it. So the door's open in that regard because, dear God, I'm gonna be waiting a very long time. But aside from that, yeah, until we obviously see, you know, physical stuff, you know, all that stuff, whatever, you know, it seems pretty interesting, the content that we are getting. A lot of exclusive stuff, which is pretty cool. Prices seem fair enough. They don't seem crazy like the End of Burst era was for how much they were selling. And yeah, hopefully those prices stay the same. Hopefully they don't get jacked up in the Canadian market, otherwise it's going to make no sense at all. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, so I want to say thank you all for watching. I'll try to do any updates on the US stuff when I can, and yeah, I'll be trying to recover for later today because I am kind of still a little bit sick. Alright, thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, bye.